Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Dennis Ford My Career right here on Madden 19. If you missed any of the good episodes, they're available on the channel in a playlist. Let's see what happens here.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And there goes Denny. Denny on his way. He's to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown.
49ers. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Niners have taken the
Look at Denny go there, folks.
The first play from scrimmage. Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known.
Look at this, folks. Looks like Denny was going to be wrapped up there, but he went all the way.
Flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
And here come the extra point attempt is good. Here come the Cardinals. Touchback. 8 yards to Kirk. Pass dropped. 6 yards. Incomplete pass, and the Niners will take over again. And that time they stifled Denny. He wasn't even close on that one.
Nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen...
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean,
The
think about
verticals.
it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Then they got to come up with something big here on third.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
They tried to thread the needle to Denny, but just threw a little bit. Had too much mustard on it, that or Denny was not prepared for it. Touchdown. So
The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to
Cardinals tied up.
battle as a general rule, but they're looking for
And Denny gets started on that one. 3 rushes. 72 yards, I believe it said, for Denny.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
And again, Denny stifled.
Take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is...
Did he get it? Incomplete under pressure again. And here come the Cardinals. They're going to take over. 4th and 10, 36-yard punt. That was awful. Another touchdown by the Cardinals. We need to get rid of our punter. 36 yards is just a horrible kick.
And they'll run it here. All fighting off the defender.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his
And again,
size
Denny.
can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
Another sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
12. Hey, check. Mike 21. 11.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Dang it. And Denny doesn't get anywhere again.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Another punt coming up for the Niners. And here comes the Niners again.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not.
There's a face mask.
You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Face mask, defense.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across.
And he's hurt.
Inside the 45. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a...
So Denny's pretty much stayed stifled and been in check since that big opening touchdown.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Denny gets the first down.
And it helps him pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And another incompletion. Oh, no, they got a first. We got a first down. Okay.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
Incomplete again.
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions.
Third down and 10.
Third and 10.
180! 120!
Garoppolo again.
Incomplete. He tried to get it to Denny.
The ball roamed free and brings up 4th down.
And looks like Sanders will have to come in for a field goal. So the Niners will get a field goal. It's 14-10. Cardinals moving down. And it looks like the Cardinals are stifled.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And what do you
And
think
here
goes
come
on
the-
here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back
Incomplete.
into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
Who was
This is a big
JoJo?
decision here.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
I don't know. I'm not sure who JoJo
Again
is.
on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Sorry about that, folks.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the
21,
converse has
21.
been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. There's Garoppolo to throw. And it's knocked away.
Oh, my gosh. Cardinals are tough, folks. The Cardinals are tough. Punt 50 yards. 21. And that ends the... Okay. Kickoff 72 yards there. That's what we needed. All right, so the Niners will take over.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
There you have it, folks. Denny running pretty good there. Rough shot. 10 rushes, 95 yards for Denny today.
Right now, from all the work he's getting.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get a...
Denny does it again. 114 yards now on 11 rushes for Denny Ford.
19 and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Black 80! 180!
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Garoppolo. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time, This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And they'll go on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case
So
of
now Denny
get ball.
has to do what he needs to do here.
Already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
White.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's gonna
What's
be
the?
taken down.
Is that a holding call on the offense though? Is that holding on the offense though?
Holding. Offense.
So
They declined it. They declined it. And there's the touchback. 59-yard punt. They did get a field goal. They did get a field goal.
Francisco gets set to go here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
Incomplete. Almost picked
There's a
off.
sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hey. Here we go. Black 80. White. 58 to the mic.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And this one is incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great
So, folks, we're just having a long, we're having a hard time here.
Especially against deep balls, as we saw there. They're not giving up anything to them.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
There it is. That's what we needed.
And is Kittle. And he's taken down.
That's what we needed, folks.
Across the 35. Garoppolo to his tight
That
end.
is exactly what we needed.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys...
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
80.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time
This is
again.
absolutely ridiculous, folks. Absolutely ridiculous that this Cardinal team is pretty tough.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And a hit jarred loose.
Come on.
It's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So the Niners will have to punt it again, folks.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And right now these guys
Must have been an interception, I guess.
Because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your play.
Denny didn't get anywhere there.
And maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle.
Again, Denny gets nowhere.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Denny would not be denied. Touchdown.
It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season.
So the 49ers, another opportunity here.
They go play action here on 1st down.
And safety. Son of a biscuit. Good gravy. Oh my gosh, they got another touchdown. God bless America.
Out onto the field.
With the $1:43 left to play, folks, the Niners need a touchdown to win.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds.
Garoppolo, 10 of 24, just isn't doing any good.
Pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know why they want us to run it, but we'll try to run it here and see what happens.
The most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Then he gets the 1st down, 2nd and inches.
It indeed gets him a new set of downs. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
The Niners only have 1 timeout remaining.
in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense are saying go right ahead with those. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. He's back to throw. And some strong running. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got 1 timeout left. Want to save it.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And
Whoops. Sorry about that, folks.
Down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
So the Niners, with 17 seconds left to play, they needed the end zone. They need a touchdown.
How tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the
Oh, and Denny missed it. He missed it.
Discipline in order to
Denny could have had that. He was wide open, folks.
That receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
11.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly.
This is the last play of the game, folks. It's got to be.
Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He needs it.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And I think that's going to do it. They can't get another play off.
Oh, and the Niners lose a heartbreaker, folks. A heartbreaker.
Electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that, but flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Cards, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Niners, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head.
Folks, that was a heartbreaker, a devastating heartbreaker. This team has been great all year long, and the last few games have just not been good at all. We're going to be taking on the Packers in this one. So we were in the hunt. We were in the hunt last, as we started this off, we were in the hunt. Let's take a look real quick. I think the Cardinals are 9-6. Cardinals are, well, that's not us. We're the West. Cardinals are 9-6. 8-7 are Niners and Rams. We take a look real quick at the NFC. Who's in, who's out. The Cardinals would be in, the Eagles would be in, and it's either going to be, the wild card would either be, the Eagles would have to be the division leader as well. The wild card is either going to be the Cowboys, the Falcons, or us, the Niners, maybe the Bears. Wow, we all got 8-7 here. This is going to be a hard, tough one here, folks. If you're new, scratch the claw marks to the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Come over to the Wolfpack fam today. Stiffen body to the bell icon. Become part of the Vacation Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It is much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry. You're like the wolf. Ow! Ah!